I've seen in the entire time I've ever been in the crypto space, right? That was absolutely insane. Hope you guys are doing well out there. Yeah, that was nasty. That was very, very nasty. Of course, this is something we've seen before. This was the Black Swan. Flew in. The Black Swan has flown in right here. And, you know, I've not seen altcoins crash 60%, crash 70%. Now, I should have probably gone live a little while ago on this to speak to some of you guys. And I did indeed actually kind of like, you know, dip into this market. I thought it was a good opportunity to, you know, get myself into this. So I had some fun, did some trading here, opened some longs, and, you know, the longs went pretty good, I would say. Jeez, guys, that was absolutely crazy. Hang in there. This is normal, and I will show you why this is normal. And I know so many of you are scared right now. I know exactly how this feels, because I remember in my first bull market cycle, I remember that I witnessed Bitcoin also crash this much. I witnessed Ethereum crash this much, and I held onto the crypto. I was panicking. I was actually in a resort on a beach, and I ended up going onto, you know, from the beach back to the resort where I had some Wi-Fi connection, and I remember selling everything. I got scared, I panic sold, and then the next few days later, everything went back up, and I lost a lot of money basically by doing that. So this is one of those things where, you know, diamond hand can work well, but also potentially being a contrarian investor in the market can also do pretty well, guys, which is where you're doing the opposite of what most retailers do. So I do kind of wonder how all this has kind of happened. I mean, we did see stocks have a very bad day, but what we can really see is, looking here, is that the altcoin valuation, I don't know if you can see this very well. I don't know how to flip the camera if I can do it when I'm live. I think we're still here. Are we still here? No idea. No idea if we're still here. Someone comment if you can hear me, see me, that'd be great. I don't really do this live stuff. But what's happened is, yeah, we saw a 30% removal in the price of altcoins. And we went from $1.67 trillion valuation for altcoins just today down to $1.19 trillion. So that is a massive wipeout, but I will say that we did see a massive quantity of that bought back up. Now, if I go all the way back in time, guys, all the way over to September. Actually, no, not September, May 2021. In May 2021, little history lesson, we saw the altcoin valuation go from 1.29 trillion down to 600 billion. So we saw 50% wiped out in a day. So 2021 May was worse than what we have here. This is crypto. This is how it is. And I bet you there's a lot of new people in the market, more than ever. And this is the first time they've gone through their proper shakeout in the crypto market. So this is a proper shakeout. This isn't one that you don't react to in some sort of emotional way. And that emotion really takes over, invalidates your logic, and you can do some silly things when this is happening. It's very easy to forget the principle and forget the narrative and forget why you're involved in blockchain. You're here for the technology, you're here for the future, you're here because you don't want to have 1,000 kilograms of gold in your backpack, you want to have some Bitcoin on a ledger. That's why you're here. Anyways, don't panic, stay strong. You don't have to cry. Please, no crying allowed. But yeah, we're pretty red here. So not too paranormal, is that the right word? Not too out of the ordinary. This is crypto, this happens. Just looking at the prices very quickly, always go back to the large caps. Bitcoin 113K, Ethereum 4K, BNB 1100. Yeah, it's been a rough day. It's not been the worst day, but hopefully things will get better. Anyways, if you're new here, subscribe. You can join the Discord down below. Free community, come hang out. We've got over 40,000 members. If I check in on them right now, I'm pretty sure a lot of these guys are panicking. So I should probably get to, get to the rescue. And, hopefully people will already by now, they've experienced a few crashes. But this is absolutely one of the worst. I've not seen altcoins do a 70%. 70% is insane. How do you even do 70%? I saw things like Saycoin go down 70%, Toncoin, Aave. Like, these coins shouldn't be going down 70%. That's not right. There's something up there that's really not right. You don't get 70% usually of altcoins. Let's grab a quick drink. So yeah, hopefully it's all going to be good. And give it a week, give it 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. I also have this theory where I think, it's not really a theory probably, it's probably partly true, maybe partly not true, but I think right now a lot of banks are losing a lot of, people actually banking their money. I think with technology now and with the hype of crypto and with the hype of even just stocks, more people are choosing not to leave their money in the banks. Banks are not going to drop interest rates, most likely base rates or nothing like that. But, national debt and everything keeps going up. I think they're getting annoyed. Banks don't want you investing your money in stocks. That's for the smart money. That's for the wealthy. That's for the 1%. You are not allowed to. No. You're not allowed to make money. How dare you make money? So, yeah, effectively, this could also be a massive manipulation to scare people, get them pulling money out of exchanges, pulling money back out of stocks, putting it straight back in the bank where they want you to put your money. So, yeah, they probably would shoot me for saying that. But, that's the way I see it. Anyways, chill the heck out, guys. Go, I don't know, crack open a nice cold beer. Go hang out with your friends, get away from the charts. The charts is the worst thing you can just be looking at right now. Unless you are a very experienced trader and you are someone that can catch a falling knife and take big risks, then, get the hell away from crypto and just chill, wait for it. Everything has a red day, markets need to have direction in both ways. And I'm just looking at the total market cap chart here at the moment. 3.7 trillion. It's, we are in a great place. 3 months ago, we'd have wished for this. 6 months ago, we'd have wished for this. In 2022, when we had the bear market, we would have wished for the numbers we've got now. So yes, we've taken 10 steps back, but ultimately we've taken 1,000 steps forward. So let's chill out and go enjoy the rest of your days. Bye-bye, everyone. Don't know how to get off this live, so bear with me.